morning. Happy Monday. So I wanted to start off the week with 6 tips on how to change your habits and stick with it, right? So that's the hardest part when we want to change our food or we want to add some exercise. How do you make it into a habit, right? There's six tips that I highly suggest. So the first one is to make it a 30-day challenge for yourself. If you have a 30 days to do something, you're making it into a habit. What I would suggest is at the end of the 30 days to really think about, do I want to continue this? Because if I do, I have to continue these habits. And that's how you make new routines and new habits and get healthier. So setting yourself a 30-day challenge in your head, I mean, you may not be perfect at it for 30 days, but for 30 days, you're working towards something. And when I initially went plant-based, I did it for 30 days because I figured with everything else that I saw and tried, but previously I did a 30-day meditation with a friend and we kept each other accountable, which was great. So 30 days to stick with plant-based, within the first 2 weeks I knew that my body was changing because of the food that I was and was not eating anymore. And by a month I knew that that was something that I was going to stick with, for the time being and stay with it because I just have found that it's a healthier way for myself. So if I didn't do a 30-day challenge or have a time frame, I might not have realized that. And so, when we are trying to lose weight or to try to feel better, we think, well, we did it for a week, why not? And it doesn't work like that. You need time, right? Small bits of change makes big results. So second way would be to share it with someone. Accountability. One thing that I do for my friends and for clients is I keep people accountable, right? I check in with them. What's your plan for today? Are you fasting? What are you eating? That type of thing. And then I need accountability too. I have a friend who we keep each other accountable to our goals that we do. It's always good to have a partner to go to a gym with or on a walk with or go to the store with and just kind of swap recipes or whatever. And so that is accountability. Sharing it with somebody and keeping yourself accountable is super important. I just realized I have my coffee starting. Oh, it's not boiling. I may even show you it. Thinking it's a lifestyle versus a diet, or a start and stop versus this is the way I'm gonna make changes for my life. It's more of a mindset, right? We're used to diets, but when you stop with the diet, your body goes back to, you go back to your old habits. But when it's a lifestyle change, you're making it different each and every day, better for you, right? So to me, that's another tip. I said before, making small changes makes big results. We say, okay, I'm going on a diet tomorrow. I'm going to make sure that I do A, B, C, D, and F, and G, and whatever else the diet expects me to do. And then by the end of the week, you're not able to stick with that, right? Because it's just too many big changes all at once. And most of them are very unnecessary. If you drink more water, right, you are going to get healthier. If you eat less food and fast, you will get more healthier. You don't need a $300 program plan to tell you this. These are looking at ingredients and realizing, well, there's a lot of science in there, a lot of food that I can't pronounce necessarily or should be in a lab. Maybe I shouldn't eat that. We need to be the educated consumers. We need to make. Okay, doing the reps. 30-day challenge, doing the reps, meaning if you wanted to build muscle, you have to exercise consistently, finding that consistent spot where you are building off of what you have, right? And it's the same thing with changing habits. You need to do the reps. If you want to wake up early, you have to set your alarm. You need to, roll out of bed, maybe jump in the shower or drink a big glass of water to wake you up. But, that's something you have to do the reps. You have to get up and do. If you want to drink more water, then, maybe you say to yourself, I'm going to drink it every time I have a meal or a snack, I'm going to drink an entire glass of water. You have to have a way to do it and reps. You got to do them. And then the other tip, I think I got all of them, is habit stacking. Before I said, you go on a diet and you say, okay, I have to do all these things tomorrow. No, you need to do little bits and then build the other habits on top of them. Maybe you're not running to the gym right now, but if you stretch for 5 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the morning, maybe in 2-3 weeks, you'll feel like you can get to the gym and do something different, or or add more to your stretching, or try yoga, or whatever it is that you do. But it's a way to build off of it. And these would be my 6 tips. I remind myself of these. There's mornings where I'm like dragging myself to do something, and I say, I'm just doing the reps today. I'm just going to get them done. And, sometimes I have a morning routine. To me, moving into a new place, getting your habits and routines kind of down again. You set up your roller over here, my vibrational plate over there. Where am I going to sit and journal? Like, these are the things that I've been trying to figure out in the last week or two or whatever. And it's great because you get into your own patterns, you get into your own habits. And I never really understood that you could be more aware of it and make your own habits, and you can even kind of do it faster. So to me, these 6 habits are something that roll around in my head. They come from books. Atomic Habits by James Clear. He explains, like, as I was moving into this house, I said to myself, well, this is a great time to listen to this book again, probably for like the 30th time. But I like to listen to books and just pick up something else. The idea of, if you left the floss out on the sink, you'll use it more, right? So when you're moving into a new place, what do you leave out? What do you not? What do you declutter? What do you not? How do you make your world just easier? And so that's kind of what I've been doing. And then the other thing that I'm super excited about is I'm getting ready for my first wellness fair, or not so typical wellness fair. And it's going to, I'll show you what I'm doing. Let me do this and see. Okay. So I'm going to just take a break here. This is my coffee grinds are in here. I use coffee beans because when I learned that there's a percentage of bugs and branches and like crap allowed in ground coffee, and I was like, wait a minute, I pay enough money for ground coffee. Why do I want that crap in my coffee? So then I started to get beans and grind them myself, which makes my coffee so much better. And every once in a while I treat myself and I drink black coffee because I do fast. But like, this is my coffee, the 5 pounds, I think it's like $40 maybe on Amazon. I'll get you the price on that. But this is my coffee system, and I love it now because I'm not using plastic K-cups anymore, and I know what's in my coffee. And I was using like the reusable ones where you can throw them in the dishwasher or wash them out. But it's still a pain in the ass. This one is just like when you're done, you can dump the grinds, rinse it out, and use it again when you're ready. So I'm gonna put it over here because I have a fear that I'm gonna knocking it over on screen. Anyway, 26, what I'm doing is I am going to set up stations, a cooking station, book and create station, workout station, a kids station, a meditation station, and basically take you around in my own world, the books that I'm reading and why, how to make a trail mix simple and easy on your own, and you know the ingredients that are in there. I was asked to do a recipe card for my detox, which is lemon and ginger and real, bitter cranberry juice, cinnamon and honey at the end. And, it's all superfoods and good stuff for us that I have found when I put together, when I'm a little run down, that, I can make ice cubes out of it and throw it in my seltzer water. I can drink it as a tea. I can put it over water or ice, and usually I feel better after it. And it's all just really good foods for me. And then, see, the workout station is going to be. I'll show you how I use my roller and the vibration plate and why I do. And then we'll do a class. Maybe a quick. This is how and this is why, and it's low impact. The point of it is I have neck issues, back issues, knee issues. I got fit by doing low impact resistance along with fasting and along with eating clean and plant-based. But workout to me is just what you do for the rest of your life, because when you stop is when your body stops working, in my opinion, that way. And so, my injury with my neck, I have 3 herniated discs and issues in my neck. In the last few months, I've still have been able to stretch and get on the vibration plate and use the roller, maybe not push up as easily, but, now I can use the band a little bit more. They use it in PT, right? The idea behind just strengthening your arm and shoulder and neck again. And one day I'll be doing those push-ups again, listening to my body, making sure that I can do that, but I can still be fit otherwise. Maybe I don't do so many push-ups in my world anymore. Who knows? But that's not what it's about, right? It's about being healthier and fit and just, happier, I think. So that is, and the kids table I'm excited for. I located some really cool organic lollipops and discs, because we are gonna have a disc golf basket here. Bubbles. I know it's not really, well, it is kids stuff too, because if you think about it, right, I'm hoping I teach my kids to eat healthier and better so that they can be healthier and better and teach their kids and teach their people in their world. So, disc golf and moving and, maybe a different type of treat is a good thing. And then the meditation station, that's kind of funny, is going to be an area where we'll do questions and answers. I do listen to meditations or affirmations, the I ams, and just kind of give you an intro of what I do there. I am going to kind of broadcast it or put it on Facebook too, but I'm super excited to have people in my world again, because before the pandemic, I was having my first meet and greet and had a pile of people come. And, it was growing momentum. And the second one was like a week after everything closed down, so that canceled. And then I went online. I tried something different. I went on Zoom. I have clients around the country that meet with me on Zoom, and we work out and we chat about, eating cleaner. So it's a whole different combination. And now I'm excited because I get to do both. And that's even better. So I hope that everybody thinks about these tips. I will put the information too in here, and also like the books that I suggest, because Atomic Habits and Morning Routines with Miracle Morning, Hal Elrod, are like two go-tos for me, and they've made a big difference in my world. So that's why I try to share it with my friends, my clients, my tribe, everyone. My kids, I try to push them to listen to it. But, one day at a time. So I hope that you have a great day, and I will chat with you tomorrow. Bye.